Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? Hello here. Rice joining me with the claws on my shoulder. Xenogears there. I hope y'all doing good. Hope your day is going well. Alright, so we left off at just the middle of the plot point. Just a generous save point saying, alright, a lot more cutscenes coming up, so better save. So here we are. So be sure to check out last episode. We're going to continue on. I guess right now. Let's see if we can equip anything on him. Does seem useful. I thought I put fancy glasses on him. What happened to that? Okay, we'll put the critter card on him. Let's do it. God. Interplanetary invasion weapon Deuce had awakened, and its arc, Merkava, was activated. Deuce began to absorb one after another. Deuce began to absorb one after the other mutated people, destined to be its parts, while the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it, to exterminate us and our. All these commas, it's like, what's going on? While the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it, to exterminate us and our civilization, it set into action. The planet's surface was devastated. What is going on with the grammar now? Come on, guys. The planet's surface was devastated by Merkava, and the weapons born out of it called the Seraph Angels. While pursuing the newly awakened Deuce, we chanced upon Faye, whose whereabouts had Have you ever seen that word before? Hitherto had since been lost. I don't know, whatever. Hitherto had been lost. New one for me. Along with his gear, Wotal, discovered together at the place where Merkava was originally located. We were overjoyed by Faye's return, but it was short-lived. For some unknown reason, Faye was found in a state of suspended animation. He did not regain consciousness. People of Shavat and ourselves feared a relapse of Faye. No, Id's powers. I had no choice but to put Faye into carbonite freeze. Your Majesty, why do the people of Shavat fear Faye so much? Even if Graf and Id's powers are comparable. It is not that we fear him. We fear the error we ourselves committed, and now are simply trying to put a lid on it. The error that you yourselves committed? Shavat instigated a battle 500 years ago to gain independence from Solaris. However, it became overcome with lust for power. Fearing the war-torn people Fearing the war-torn people's will would no longer be with Shavat, but with the Nisan mother, and that the people would assemble under Sophia. The Council of Elders of Shavat back then made a deal with Solaris. A deal? Yes. At the time, Solaris, with the Gazelle Ministry to be exact, were at odds with the woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Would that happen to have been Miang? Most probably it was. During the increasing power of the masses assembling in Nasan, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to hand over to us their antagonist, Miang, and promised a division of the rulership over the Earth's surface. But in exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that had assembled in Nasan, and also their patron, Sophia. The leaders of Shafat accepted, and it was decided that Nasan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Shavat did not participate in that battle, thwarted by the awesome numbers of the Solarian army, and with their path of retreat cut off. The Nisan rebel army ran out of options and was destroyed. Caught up in the middle of all this was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Roni, myself, and Krelian. You were also there? Yes. Surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die. And then, the rebel forces' flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself so as to create a path for our retreat. That sounds familiar. Seems like exactly what Ellie did. Sophia's ship headed straight for the enemy's main ship on one of those, I already said it once in another episode by accident. Attack? There we go. One of those attacks. Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of two men. Krelian, who followed closely under her as the leader of the Nisan sect militia, completely lost faith after calling out to a god that would not respond. I will create a god with my own hands. The last words he uttered before he disappeared. And Lacan, he resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him. So he began to search for the legendary power. Legendary power? God's resting place, Mahanan. The source of divine wisdom, Raziel. And the anima relics, which were created by that very wisdom. Besides these, there was one more legend, and that is Zohar. Zohar? That's the same name as the Zohar modifier. That's the power reactor that Miang spoke of, saying it was the infinite energy source of God Deus. What she claimed is also the source of our ether powers and the driving force of all of our gears. It would have to be one and the same thing. It is the place where that contains the ultimate source of this world's power. Yeah, wish it would power my chicken camera. Hold on. I always hope that Noodle shows up in the cat cam. It is said that only he who has the correct destiny would be able to discover its location. Losing all faith in humanity, Lacan sought after its power. Lacan became Graph, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because of the people's lust for power. I must take part of the responsibility for not having being able to stop it. Now Faye, the one who has the same power as Graph. We just wanted to seal up that dreadful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. Graph, the man once known as Lacan, sought after the power of the Zohar. One who has the same power as Graph, Faye. I had this premonition that Faye too would awaken and seek out that power. And that presentiment became reality. Where am I? Who am I? This is my memory? Doc. Bart? Rico. Billy. Wiseman. Wrath. Everyone. My memories. Ellie? Mother? Oh, that's weird. Who are you? I'm surprised. Pretty clever. You're id? Misjudged you. Didn't expect you, the fake personality, would create a fourth persona. Fourth persona? I can't feel anything. You shut up inside your ego. Pressing facts, a truth you won't face. You're afraid of them, so you desire to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. So you formed a fourth persona. A fourth Fae. The name, it doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage. He's the one who's in control of our body. But it's a useless form of resistance. Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? He has the key. I merely want to borrow it. I've got to go somewhere. Are you coming too? Come on, guys, eat up. You haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, have you? Well, it's also due to my business savvy. What's wrong, Lacan? I'm kinda down. What's bothering you? You worried about something? It is nothing. Just thinking about painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Yeah. Mean your childhood friend who's now the Holy Mother of Nasan? Not really a childhood friend. I just made her acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a child. We went to the clinic there for convalescence. She was frail. So what are you worried about painting her for? She does not wish herself to become a symbol of her sect. Actually, it seems she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first. But when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That is what I don't understand. I see. And she must like you. What are you talking about? That's how women are. Right, Krellian? Hey, Krell. Huh? What's up? You're not having any? It's ready to eat? Ah, yeah. Holy Mother of Nasan, huh? What, are you out to offend divine providence or something, Lacan? Cut it out. It's not like that. What? You gotta line up a little. Sophia first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart. One sec. Give me a little sip of water. All right. She first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart, and now I'm hooked on reading. Not trying to brag, but I've learned a lot of things I never knew before. Lately, I've been reading this. What is it? Something I borrowed from Melchior, but a form of molecular engineering, nanotechnology. I believe it is a book found in the ancient ruins of the Zeboim civilization. A copy of someone's research report, but it is incomplete. Like there are even more wonderful things written in it, but we'll never know now. Zeboim. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Lately, you seem melancholy almost every day. Has something happened? I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Sorry. Do you mind if we stop here for today? I see. Not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Krellian take you. Even so, there was a time when I did some pretty vicious things. I lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me that... She was the one who taught me what that was and how I could receive it. She taught me how to live as a human. What are you doing, Lacan? Oh, it's you, Krellian. I was thinking I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually she too must stand at the front line, so... Is that really the problem? Lacan? Her smile is killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being become insignificant. Inside my heart there is this empty existence. Other than the painting, I have no worth. Yet, she continues to accept my presence. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her one more minute, one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brush strokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why I've got to stop now. Your own self. You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. By painting her portrait, you've noticed the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. And you cannot fill that gap. That's why you're quitting your painting. You're refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? You, who can't accept her feelings. You who won't accept her feelings. Tell me why. Who is me, who is receiving such feelings? Blip bloop blip bloop blip 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 bloop blip bloop blip blip. You're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kind to yourself, mistress? Is this really your true expression? Yeah. To people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile. I don't know. The smile in this picture is somehow different than the one she usually shows us. I realize Lacan's feelings are in there, but I don't think she's ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You've been painting such a beautiful expression of Sophia. You just can't see the reason why you'd want to stop. Beautiful? Get it. This picture is anything but beautiful. Lacan, you say you're empty. Then why don't you come along with us? What we've been doing up until now are not just acts of mercy. It's a fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life-threatening situations with us. A man who has nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? You're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. From the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die, that's all. Pessimistic as usual, Lacan. And now you're lying. It's just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she shows you her true smile. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She is the hope of the people, their support. There's so much more for her to do. Why would she open her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro. Bro! Hey bro, what are you doing here? What's up? The Council of Elders of Shavat issues a decision. Tomorrow we'll leave for Soylent. Soylent? It's in Solaris. Yeah, and Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous. Refugees are still increasing. Can't afford to have Sophia leave Nissan. Going to Soylent? It's plain foolish. It's too dangerous. What are the elders thinking? No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appears that she expressed this desire herself. That can't be. What is she thinking? Originally we talked about it being just us. Just us? Sophia. Sophia. God, what are you doing? Keep back. I knew I couldn't leave her in your care. I'll protect her, even if it cost me my life. Yeah, what was going on there? Why don't you get some rest, Krill? You haven't slept today since the day before yesterday, have you? Shouldn't be doing that to yourself. I'm fine. It's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over her. You go sleep. What will happen if you also fall ill? Don't forget that you're the head of the sex military force. Okay. I suppose you're right. There's a bed right there. Ellie, so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes. That look. That was me. That was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself. And thus painting myself. Couldn't stand it. That's why. Oh, Ellie. What in the heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I'll ask you that. On second thought, no. I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I wouldn't be able to ask you. I look in your eyes and I can't say a thing. I wouldn't even be able to tell you how I feel. You're the sweetest person. Ellie. You're someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. You hold everything in and bear all the burden. You get hurt in the end, you think it's just fine. That's what I like about you. Ah, don't say that. If you become just another human, everyone will. Humans. They aren't all that frail, you know. You don't need a symbol who is just appearances only. I believe that if you have light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I have been doing is simply showing people that such light exists in the hearts of everyone. I'm just a woman. And to fulfill my womanhood, I am prepared to throw away anything, even this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia, but I'm still me. I haven't changed. A cowardly, selfish crybaby. Still the same. Could you live a lie like that and still be happy? I don't want to do that. Oh, Lacan. I want to live more honestly with myself. To be able to tell that the man I love, to be able to tell the man that I love that I do love him. I don't care if I get hurt or rejected. I only have one life. I don't want to have to turn around later and regret not having done such things. Oh, we heard it. We heard it all. You think I'll let it end here? We're not their possessions. Sophia, what are you doing? I'm ending this. You won't need to fight anymore. Krelian, please open your fist. With your open hand, gently hold the people who will continue to live. foolish. We'll help you escape, so please stop. Thank you, Lacan, but... sorry. There's no other way. Ellie! People support each other to live. That's what brings you... Bundle that one up. People support each other to live. It's what brings us happiness. Just share that happiness. And please, Lacan, live. Don't become like an evil, crazy guy and, you know, become a villain. Anyway, goodbye. She should have said that. Lacan. Oh, Ellie! I read his name. Amateur hour. Sacrifices pawns in order to protect their own authority. Sophia was. Is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing? Heading towards Sophia's ideals. Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. You sacrifice for those jerks. He said, if you just have faith in the path to what... You just have faith in the path to what you hope for will open. Hold on. No. I totally read that wrong. Sophia said, if you just have faith, the path to what you hope for will open. Still a little weird. I think there should be a comma in there somewhere. But look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? If we didn't have faith, Sophia did, so why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? He's just not there? Maybe he never even existed to begin with. Faith in God. Do not look for it on the outside. Or it is something one must build within oneself. Why are you auto-texting me, yo? Why you auto-text me with that one text box? It's crazy. I see. That's it. If God doesn't exist in our world, I will create a God with my own hands. Brilliant. Sophia. Please guide me. I will destroy all false pretenses of love for you. We need to gather all of our surviving comrades. We'll never beat them if we fight them individually, so... let's create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you going to do, Lacan? Really? If only you had power, you could have saved her. You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power. Don't you want to become the absolute being? There. That's what I have sought after. But wait. That's not what I want. No. This is my very desire. Live. This is where Faye's being held? Deserves it. Let me pray on his weeping face as if it were an idol. As if I would. Ugh. What is this? This is terrible. No matter what, this is going way too far. Still alive? How can you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you? Darn. Faye. Oh, Faye. Crying? Huh? Midori, it's you. Don't scare me like that. Crying? Who's crying? Huh? And our friend Faye is crying? Angry, hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What do you mean? What the? Ugh. Stop. Stop it. Faye. Dan. Midori. Run. Hurry. Run away. He broke through his carbonite encasing. Did. Faye took his gear well tall and went in search for the Zohar. We followed his trail. Eventually we arrived at the location where Zohar had fallen to Earth so very long ago. Nothing could have prepared us for what we were about to see there. How do you find it? What? Well, he just found it because, you know, why not? Alright, who do we have? We don't have Faye anymore. I guess Billy is good. Our under-leveled crew here. I guess he's the least under-leveled. Better load them up with some equipment, though. Okay. I wish I knew what kind of tax we're gonna be looking at. Ooh, agility +1. I'll take that. Okay. Any better guns? Seems like it. Alright, that was a lot. Let us call it a day. Next time we will pick it up here. I guess we're fighting Faye? Or, most likely id. Cat camera's out. Good time to call it a day. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope to see you all next time. When we will continue the game. But until then, can you do me a favor? Hit that like button, please. Can you subscribe if you haven't yet? And can you check out my website, LLill.com? I do pet portraits, fan art, custom framing, and more. Alright, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you all next time.